Warning: if the topic of psychological manipulation and emotional enslavement of women offends you, I want you to stop watching this video. And if you want to continue, you must agree never to use this knowledge to hurt women. Deal? Great. Let's start. As the old saying goes, you only get one chance to make a first impression. Nowhere is a first impression more important than the world of dating. I personally used to be extremely nervous when it came to talking to women for the first time, and would consistently resort to typical bland interaction which led nowhere. However, I've came across a technique which is not only simple, but uses mind control and hypnosis tactics to make any woman fall at your feet. Let me explain. Derek Rake of Shogun Method fame taught me the magic of Intrigue Pings. Derek says himself that capturing and holding a woman's attention is the most vital step in his manipulation seduction technique, because if you can hold a woman's attention for a sufficiently long period of time, she will eventually fall in love with you. During initial conversation with a woman, your goal is to make the conversation take off. However, many guys fall into the trap of letting mundane conversation take over. For example, just saying things like, hey, or hello, or how are you, will just cause the interaction to fall flat. However, an example of an interaction taking off quickly via the use of the Intrigue Ping technique is as follows. You. Maybe I shouldn't ask you because I might just regret it. Her. What? You. Okay, so you're insisting. What's your name? Whatever she says, follow on with, congratulations, you've just passed an important test. I can confirm that you're a friendly person. Well done. As a reward, you can now shake my hand. See the difference? Notice how much more freely the conversation is allowed to flow? The first sentence used in the above example, maybe I shouldn't ask you this, but, is an intrigue ping. According to Derek Rake, when you approach a woman, the very first sentence you use must be an intrigue ping. These are some examples of intrigue pings. I think I am going to regret asking you this, but I think you'll like this book. After you have delivered the intrigue ping, conversation will flow much more naturally. Unlike the usual rigid, verbatim-style dialogue taught by trashy pickup artist books, there is no verbal structure to follow with intrigue pings. After all, one of the backbone principles of the Shogun Method is to conceal your intentions until the seduction is complete. And this is made even easier by the fact that once the intrigue ping has been delivered, the ball is then in her court. You want her to carry the weight of the conversation as much as you do. Basically, you want to let her seduce herself for you. Listen, intrigue pings form a crucial part of the intrigue phase of seduction, and the success of any approach usually lies within the first 3 to 4 seconds, when you utter the first sentence. This is where the intrigue ping technique is useful. The rest of Derek Rake's methods can be learned inside his seduction manual, the Shogun Method. Another similarly effective technique like the intrigue ping is known as fractionation, and it's famous for its ability to make women fall in love in as little as 15 minutes if used correctly. When used correctly, fractionation can get a woman under your control, enslave her, and make her fall in love with you far quicker than the usual pickup artist tricks. I have to warn you, though, that it is not possible to undo the effects of fractionation. Once you have enslaved a woman using this technique, dumping her will cause irreparable damage to her psychology. Therefore, please use this technique responsibly and ethically. To learn how you can use the Shogun Method and fractionation to manipulate a woman's mind and enslave her to you emotionally, go to fractionationhypnosis.com or click on this link right now.